Yeah, so the big news coming out of E3 for Square Enix this year, of course, had everything to do with the Final Fantasy VII Remake. But I think one of the sad side effects of that is the fact that a lot of other gems of announcements have kind of been neglected to some degree. As a matter of fact, even the Final Fantasy VIII remaster, something that fans have been requesting for a long, long time now, was kind of shoehorned off into the sidelines. And another game that I think looks super interesting but has not really got a whole lot of people talking about it yet is the Trials of Mana remake. So this is another game, of course, coming from Square, and this will be the first time for Trials of Mana to get a Western release in localised languages. Some of you might remember the Secret of Mana remake last year, 2018, and that too was a 3D remake of the original Secret of Mana 16-bit game, but it wasn't really that well received over here with the remade version I'm talking about, because of the various things that just didn't seem to translate well into the 3D era. But it looks like from the various bits of footage and trailers that we've seen of Trials of Mana that Square have learned a lot of lessons from that, and this does look like a heck of a lot of fun. The gameplay itself has been drastically altered, so the camera's now been brought right down over the shoulder, and it has a much more action RPG feel to it from what I've seen. Trials of Mana is actually known as Seiken Densetsu 3. In Japan, it's the third of the Mana series. In the West, the first two games are known as Final Fantasy Adventure. Yeah, sponging off another popular brand for extra sales there, I think. And of course, Secrets of Mana, which I've mentioned already. And as part of the fact that Square have spent time and resources in localising Trials of Mana for the first time, they've also given us the Collection of Mana, which is out now and contains those first three games, so Final Fantasy Adventure, Secret of Mana, and Trials of Mana, in their original 16-bit forms. I think you can purchase that now, in fact, as of June the 11th. But this 3D remake of Trials of Mana is definitely something I want to keep an eye on, and I'm interested in hearing what you think about this as well. Will you be picking up Trials of Mana whenever it's released? Or maybe you're going to keep an eye on it before then to see what happens. I'm certainly going to hopefully be keeping my own eye on this game, and I'll be sharing any updates or news as and when they develop. If you guys are interested in that, of course, please do stay subscribed to the FuzzfingerGaming YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Well, thank you so much for stopping by checking out the video today. Now, perhaps you might consider becoming a YouTube channel member. Doing so not only supports me as a creator, but it also bestows upon you certain cool bonuses, such as the ability to have your name stand out in YouTube comments and live stream chats, as well as having yourself credited in every future upload that I do. If that sounds interesting, check out the join button, which you can find just below if watching on PC.